Waking up, I smell the coffee in the air. Stocks opening today, I'm gon' drip. If you can't take no risks, how you gon' learn how it feels like to be financially stable, physically able to enjoy the finer things in life? Look at me, man, I'm living like a dream. To get ahead in life, you gotta grind. You gotta use what you have to survive.
All right, I want to talk about Raytheon and some of the other defense stocks because they all look pretty similar, and obviously they do well during wartime. But in pulling some fibs on our chart, what we did is we took the low here back in November 21 to the high of April of 22, and what we ended up happening is we fell down into this golden pocket, and you can clearly see a couple things. There was a daily support here at $88, and also you can see how quickly price actually was purchased at this level and basically quickly bought up on this particular day. Also, we can probably come down into a smaller time frame, and what you find is you can see our trend had exhausted down at the bottom. Whale money flow had peaked, but then started moving up. Momentum started moving up, so forth and so on. That was on the hourly. We can probably get something even a little bit different here on the daily or the 24-minute chart here. This actually happened very quickly, as you noticed on the daily chart, how price was just looked like one wick on the daily there. But you can see here that we did in fact have higher momentum. We did in fact have higher momentum here as well. You can see that down here very clearly. But yet price was actually moving down. And so that is a bullish divergence. We have an offset. We have lower price, higher momentum. We had money flow coming up. You can see that here as well. Probably even on a lower time frame, we can probably scroll back and we can probably see that. You can see right here, money flow was coming up in fact, and then it did have a cross over the zero line back into the actual money and money flow. So that was one thing that was quite interesting on that. Of course, the golden pocket is typically highly reactive for any asset with Fibonacci on this particular move from the low to the high back down here. And then what was also interesting about this particular move, and I'm going to zoom out and show some other things. If we go from the high to this low, here's what also was interesting. We got rejected at this golden pocket. Now, why was that? Well, a few things happened. You can see how this right here massively reached the top here on the trend. It was exhausted, money was peaked, and basically then turned around. We probably can then go down and drill down into a lower time frame, see what that looks like. You can see it quickly was shot up here, and then money quickly was coming down very fast, very intensely, and came back down and found some support. Now, if we go down into another lower time frame, let's say like a 12-minute, we can see actually that some of this also was creating lower and money was coming out. Trend was actually exhausted on all these time frames. This was a pump, and also was at a key number of $100 as an example. So this is also psychological. But yeah, definitely shot up right into this golden pocket, overextended just a little, got rejected, lost a daily, lost, came back down to a daily support, and then bounced off of that particular support, and also that previous golden pocket. So trend again, bottom, momentum came up, and then we rebounded. So this was particularly another trade that we were looking at when we were back here a little bit, and basically, price was had come down, to this particular golden pocket back in the end of May, and yet we had a massive bullish divergence on this 4-hour chart. And again, 4-hour charts are very key because each candle is in fact 4 hours, so it's quite a long time trading period. But they just happen to play out quite a bit better. You can see again here in the trend, we had higher trend movement, higher momentum movement, higher money flow coming in. Again, we care if there's money coming into an asset or leaving an asset, bouncing off this golden pocket. So once again, right here in a matter of a few days, so this is like a couple weeks. In fact, it was 16 days, a 13% move in this particular price. Trend got exhausted, and again, had you got in and then taken profit, back down to that entry was another 13%. So we're looking at a round trip total of 26% in just a matter of 28 days. So 28 days, you can see how using options with leverage and that kind of leverage, how you can take that position and a second trade and make an additional 300, 400, 500% move in the option price, and now have a decent bankroll to get to our third trade to push us up over 100K. If this is something that you'd like to learn how to do, again, we provide the charts for you, live charts, we share them with you, and we take requests on various stocks, cryptos, whatever you want to take a look at. We're happy to provide that and help you in learning some of these strategies and just spending 15 minutes a day so that you can keep your day job, live your normal life, and do what makes you happy as opposed to sitting in front of a computer screen all day looking at charts.
People in your circle with drive. Make sure your inner beast is out in the field of play. It's no jokes, no games, super simple trade. I don't know how I roll. You can never be me.